Stormy Encounters by Luca Sanchez. I need all the edits on a single clip by 4:30 a.m. for the morning news, said Luna in a forceful tone. I'm out of here. Finally, she was leaving Action News 7 for the night. It had been an exhausting day. Luna looked forward to taking a shower and spending some quality time with her pet weasel, Slinky. Her employees were relieved too, as she had been a terror all day. As the station manager, she ran the place like a dictatorship. Today had been a massive news day. She had put on the pressure. Tornadoes had carved out paths of destruction throughout the Midwest and southern states, and there had been an unprecedented amount of grizzly copycat murders in all of the 15 states affected, as well as with sightings of UFOs. Luna was pleased that the ratings were going through the roof. However, she was well aware of the horrible storms about to blanket the local area. She was in a hurry to get home to secure both herself and Slinky. She knew that the storms coming were going to be bad, just like all day long had been. The weather map had shown an enormous amount of red and deep purple with significant amount of lightning. As soon as she exited the station, she saw the night sky was on fire with violent flashes. Out of urgency, she jumped into her car and took off. No sooner did she get into the interstate than she accelerated to about 75 miles per hour. She only lived a few exits down from the station, and at this moment there was only a light drizzle and a gentle back and forth of the windshield wipers. Through the lightning, for a moment, she thought she saw something in the sky. Had she seen one of those UFOs? I'm just tired, she muttered. She was convinced that if she accelerated harder, she could beat the squall line. However, this proved to be dead wrong. It was like she ran off a pier and splashed straight into the ocean. The visibility went to zero, and the highest windshield wiper settings suddenly became useless. Panic set in as the car began to violently hydroplane, and she spun out of control until she landed in the median. She was frightened but unhurt. The rain roared as it pounded the window. She waited a few minutes, her fingers gripping the steering wheel as though she would cease to exist if she let it go. And then the rain suddenly let up enough for her to see. She forced herself to drive back onto the road and to continue to her house. Upon arriving home, she was drenched going from her car to the front door. Ugh, all I want is a warm bath and to melt away, she thought. As she walked in, Slinky made a chirping squeal. Hey, little man, I'll be with you shortly, she said as she dropped her laptop bag and threw her keys on the side table. I gotta get out of these clothes and run some tub water. As she approached her bedroom, she started undressing but thought she heard something rustling coming out from the connecting bathroom. She went silent and began to listen, but quickly dismissed it as her imagination. However, something light fell in the bathroom, and her heart started pounding in her chest. She slowly looked for something to protect herself with, and remembered she kept a baseball bat behind the bedroom door. She sneaked over to grab the baseball bat and heard a commotion again. Hesitantly, she turned on the bathroom light, and to her surprise, but relief, there darted a little mouse. She had almost had a belly laugh. A mouse! She would have to get a trap. It had been a stressful day. She set the baseball bat down and reached into the bathtub through the side of the curtain without looking inside. And she grabbed the single handle and adjusted it to her preferred temperature. Then she returned to the bedroom to continue undressing, listening to the sound of the water filling up the bathtub. She was going to relax. As she walked to the bathroom, she flung back the curtain of the bathtub and caught a glimpse of what lay beyond it. A writhing mass of black tentacles and gleaming, malevolent eyes. This thing was beyond otherworldly. Suddenly, she remembered the events they reported on TV today and screamed. The last thing Luna remembered was the sound of the shower curtain ripping from its hooks as the creature lunged towards its prey and the storm raged on outside. The creature slithered back into the shadows, waiting for its next victim.